Hello children, let me welcome you to the virtual class of the Brihan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika. My name is Shraddha teacher. Children, we are in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic, and because of that we are not able to go to school, but that doesn't mean we are going to stop learning. So we are going to do many lessons which are very interesting from your textbook through the virtual class here. So let us do a lesson in English today. So children, let me welcome you to another lesson in standard 2nd. Subject is English, and this time we are going to do a beautiful story in English, children, and the name of the story is Unity is Strength. So as you can see from the picture, unity means being together. Unity means not fighting and not troubling each other and not causing disturbance in each other's lives. Okay, so when we are united, it means that we stand for each other, we support each other. So let us see in this story who is united or who is trying to make others united, or how the story is beautiful and how we can learn so many things from this story. So this is a story about a farmer and his 4 sons. Okay, so now this is a story is there in the textbook. So if you keep your textbook also open, you will be able to understand the story better. So whenever we do a lesson in English, I always tell you children to keep your textbook also open with you. Okay, this is lesson number 2.4 in your English textbooks. So if you open the textbook and then you look at the video and the textbook together at the same time, you will be able to understand the story better. So Unity is Strength is a story where there is a old farmer who is trying to make his sons united. So he does something in order to see that his children, his sons are united and they don't fight with each other. Okay, so come on, let's see what the story is, how it starts and how it will end. So there was this farmer or an old man who lived with his 4 sons in a village. So you can see the farmer who's quite old and his 4 sons. Now look at the 4 sons. All of them seem to be in their own world. Okay, one of them is looking this side, one of them is looking that side. So the storyteller wants to tell us that these 4 sons, even though they are brothers, they do not agree with each other many a times. So what do? They quarrel, they fight. Okay, so the old man was very worried because his 4 sons, they were always quarreling with each other. So you can see here the old man is sitting holding his head and his 4 sons, they are quarreling. So now this is a new word for you children, quarrel. So see, this is the word quarrel. So when you quarrel, what do? You fight with each other. Okay, the fight may not always be physical. You might not give each other punches. But when you quarrel, you disagree with each other. You shout at each other. Okay, so in the same way, like these 2 children are quarreling, the old man's sons, they were always quarreling, which was a big cause of concern for the old man. The old man was very worried because what would happen if they would keep quarreling like this? Someone else would come and cheat them. Okay, and this old man did not want that to happen to his sons, so he was always worrying. Now he decided to do something about it. He thought of an idea, and what did he do? He called his sons to his bedside. One day he called all his sons. He said, come on, I want to talk to you. So you can see here the old man, he was not little well also, he was a little sick also. So he called his sons, and there also you can see the expression of the sons. See, they're not looking very happy that they are together, isn't it? They are very, they face, the expression on their face, the look on their face is something which tells us that they are not happy being together there.
But this old man had thought of an idea. So what he did was, he asked his sons to get some sticks which he tied into a bundle. So you can see here, he has tied some sticks. Sticks means pieces of wood. He asked his sons to go and get some pieces of wood, and then he tied them up into a bundle. So see, this is how a bundle of sticks look like. Okay, so he tied these sticks up using a string into a bundle. Then what he did was, he asked his sons to break this bundle one by one. So you can see one son here trying to break the bundle, and the other one is very happy that he is not able to do so, isn't it? So he asked his sons to try to break the bundle. And as I told you, he had 4 sons. So the first one could not break. The second one tried. Okay, the second one could not break, and the third one tried, and third one also could not break. So the fourth one tried. See? But were they successful? Could they break the bundle? They were not successful. None of them succeeded. Not even one of them were able to break the bundle of sticks. So now it was their turn to get worried. Okay, all of them had told their father, "Arey Papa, it is such an easy job. I will immediately break the bundle. In 1 second I will break the bundle." But they were not able to do so. None of them succeeded. Okay, and then their father thought that now I will make them realize that how it is difficult to break a bundle of sticks. So now what he did next was, he gave each of them 1 stick. He opened the bundle and he gave 1 stick to each of his sons, and then he asked them to try to break the stick. So now what do you think, children? Were they able to break it now? Since he separated the bundle, he opened the bundle, okay, and he gave them one stick each. So they could break it very easily. See how easily they are able to break that stick, and they're so happy also. See, the first son, second son, third son, they could break the stick very easily. And then they realized that unity is strength. When the sticks were separate, anyone could break them easily. But when they were in a bundle, it was very difficult to break them. It was impossible to break them. So they realized that if we brothers are united, if the 4 of us, if we stand together, if we are united, we do not fight with each other, then no one else will be able to trouble us. So they realized that just like when the sticks were united in a bundle, no one could break the bundle. In the same way, if they were united and they became a family, then no one would be able to break them. So this is what they learned. Okay, and then they also stopped fighting with each other. They became good friends. They were brothers, but even then they became good friends. They stopped fighting with each other and they started working together as a team. So you see, when you are united, you get a lot of strength. And not only that, we can also say one more thing here. That is, we can say that united we stand and divided we fall. So this is one more thing we can say here. United we stand. So when we are all united, we will all stand together. We will rise in life. We will make progress in life. But if we get divided, what will happen? We will all fall down. That is, we will fail in life. The same thing, children. United we stand, divided we fall, or unity is strength, we can also apply to our country. So when in our country also you will see, we are all brothers and sisters. We are all following different religions. Okay, some of us are Hindus, some of us are Muslims, some of us are Christians, Sikhs. We all wear different kind of clothes, we eat different kind of food, we celebrate different kind of festivals. But if we are united, we will progress as a nation, we will progress as a country. Okay, so this moral, unity is strength, or united we stand, should not be applied only to your home or only to your friends, but also to our country, which is our biggest home. Alright, so this is what the story is about. Now children, whenever we do stories, we also do a lot of exercises which are there from the textbook. So come on now, let's move on and let's do some exercises which are there in our textbook for today. So children, in this exercise, let us arrange the words in proper order to make a meaningful sentence. So now we have 5 examples here. One example is already given in the textbook for you. So let us see how they have done it. So the first sentence is, worried man was old the. Okay, so now in this sentence children, always when you start writing a sentence, the first word will start with a capital letter. Okay, so now here worried is small letters, man starts with small m, was starts with small w, old starts with small o, the starts with a capital T. So let us put the first over here. So the, who was worried? Old man was worried, and the full stop. Alright, so now in this way, let us see how the second sentence will be arranged. So like I told you, the sentence with the capital letter first will come first. So which is the word with the capital letter here in this sentence? The word is they. So T-H-E-Y, they, which starts with the capital letter T, will come first. So they, then you will write would fight, F-I-G-H-T, fight for everything, and then you will put the full stop in the end to show that the sentence is complete. Alright, then come on, let's go to the next sentence here. Sticks of the bundle did break not. So you start with the correct word with the capital letter first. So it is the, T-H-E, the, bundle, B-U-N-D-L-E, bundle of sticks did not break, and then the full stop. So whenever a sentence is over children, you will always put a full stop there. Alright, next, easily broken stick a single is. So again, which is the capital, which is the word with a capital letter here? It is a. So you'll write a single, S-I-N-G-L-E, single. What did we learn from the lesson now? That a single stick is broken easily. Okay, and full stop. Then we come to the next sentence, the last one here. Stand, comma, divided, fall, united, we. So here this also will start with a word starting with a capital letter. So you will write united, U-N-I-T-E-D, we, W-E-V, stand, and the comma along with the stand, divided, D-I-V-I-D-E-D, we fall. So the moral that we learned from the story, united we stand, divided we fall. Alright, so this is one of the exercises from your textbook. There are some more that we will do now. So let's move on and see the next exercise. Find the small words hidden in the big word. So you have to find out the smaller words which are hidden in the big word. So look at the big word here. Everything. You can pick out every, E-V-E-R-Y. You can pick out thin, T-H-I-N. You can pick out very, V-E-R-Y, and T-H-I-N-G, thing. Okay, so now you pause the video and try to pick out as many words as you can from friendship, separated, and together. Then you can come back and check with my answers. Okay, so come on, let's see how many words you can make with friendship. So you can make the word F-R-I-E-N-D, friend. You can make the word E-N-D, end. Then you can write the word F-I-N-D, find. Then you can write the word S-H-I-P, ship. Now children, there are many more words also you can make with this. Okay, for example, you can write H-I-P, hip, D-I-P, dip. So you can do it. I will give you 4. You try to find out 4 more words of your own. Let's come to the next word. It is separated. So let's write the words which are hidden in this big word, separated. So you can write separate. Alright. Then you can write rate, R-A-T-E. And then you can write R-A-T, rat. Alright, and then you can also write P-A-R-T, part, and many more words, children. You can write P-E-A-R, pear, S-P-A-R-E, spare, so think. Okay, and at least write 4 more words. Last, together. So you can write to, you can write get, you can write there, you can write her, and many more words. Alright, so come on, this is a small assignment for you. So I have given you 4 words. Find out at least 4 more words on your own. Coming to the next exercise here, you have to read the sentences and change the colored words with new words to form a new sentence. So the old man was worried. So see, the old man and worried. These 3 words were colored. They changed it. They changed the old to young, man to woman, and worried to happy. So let us try to solve the other 4 examples here. So he took the bundle and tried to break it. So let us try to change the he, let us try to change the bundle, and let us try to change the break. So let us use some other word here. So come on, let's start. So instead of he, I will write they. Then took will remain the same. The will remain the same. Bundle, I will change it to books or book. Okay, so the bundle has changed to book. He has changed to they. And will remain the same. Tried will remain the same. To also will remain the same. Instead of B-R-E-A-K, break, I will write R-E-A-D, read it. Alright, so see how I changed some words to change the meaning of the sentence. So he took the bundle and tried to break it became they took the book and tried to read it. Alright, so see how the sentence has changed totally. So come on, let's play the same game with the next sentences also. So an old man, so we are going to change man, lived with his 4 sons. We are going to change the word sons. In a village, we are going to change the word village. So come on, let's start. And remains the same. Old remains the same. Man becomes king. lived remains the same. With his 4. Now sons, I have made it daughters. daughters, daughters. Now it is a king. Okay, the old man lived in the village, but it is a king. So the king with his daughters will live in a palace. P-A-L-A-C-E means mahal. Okay, so see how the meaning of the sentence has changed. Next one. This time the brothers learnt a lesson. So let us try to change brothers and lesson. This will remain the same. Time, the, instead of brothers I have written students. Learnt a, instead of lesson I have written song. So instead of learning a lesson, the students have learned a song. And the last one, he gave them small sticks. So let us change the he, let us change the small, and let us change the sticks. So it is she instead of he. Gave will remain the same. Them also will not change. Instead of small sticks, let us write 4 apples. Alright children, so this was this exercise about some changes that you can make in a sentence so that the meaning of the sentence will change. So wasn't this a wonderful exercise? So what you can do is, I have changed, for example, in the second sentence, he to they. You can try to use your own words and try to create new sentences. Okay? So come on, let's go to the next and the last exercise that we have today. Write the words that tell us something about the words in the center. So there are 3 flowers over here, and in the center of the flowers you can see 3 words: man, tree, flower. And for man, see, let us take one at a time. Let us go to the first flower first. So for man, something, if you want to tell about the man, something, if you want to give information about the man, what kind of a man he is? So we will say old man. Okay, what other words can you use to say something about the man? You can also say tall man, you can say rich man, you can say wise man, you can also say sick man. Okay, so you can use all these words to talk about man. Let us see what words you can use to talk about tree. So you can say big tree. You can also say tall tree. Yes, you can say tall tree. You can say beautiful tree, isn't it? Some trees are very beautiful, so you can say beautiful tree also. You can also say leafy tree. Leafy tree means a tree with lots of leaves. Leafy tree. Then you can also use the word mango tree, or you can say the word any tree. For example, a mango tree which gives you mango becomes a mango tree. You can say jackfruit tree. Okay, a tree which gives you flowers also can be there. So see, here we have used the word mango. Coming to flower, what are the words which you can use in order to say something about the flower? We can say pink flower. We can say beautiful flower again. Okay, you can also write fresh flower. We can write wild flowers, flowers which no one plants, flowers which grow on their own in the jungle, wild flowers. And you can also write scented flowers, flowers with a lot of khushbu in them, scent in them. Okay, so children, see, we can use many words to talk about something. Okay, so let us take one more simple example. For example, see, when you say man, you can say old man, you can say young man, you can say rich man, and you can say tall man. So you can use all these words, isn't it, to describe man. You can say old, you can say rich, you can say tall, you can say sick. Alright, see one more example. So we have used so many words, old, rich, tall, sick, to describe man, to talk about man. Okay, see one more example. So you have old, you said sick, you said rich, and you said tall also. So these are all words which describe man, children. So they are called as describing words. Alright, once again let's look back at this picture. So there are many words that you can use to describe this one person or one thing, that is man. And which are the words that we used here? We used the words old, sick, and rich. So these words are called what? They're called as the describing words. So we have just introduced the point of describing words. The next lesson, if you see, children, it is all about describing words. So that will be when we do the next video. So this is all for today, children. We talked about the story where we saw how unity is strength. We saw the story of the old man and his 4 sons, and we also saw many exercises from this lesson.
So children, now you have watched the video. So after you watch the video now, you will have to complete a few simple tasks. Now you might have watched the video on your computers or your laptops or your mobile phones. Now after you watch the video, what will you do? You will please go to the description box which is given below the video. So what is the description box? See, the description box looks like this. Alright, and after you go to the description box, you will see that there are a few questions there. Now what are these questions about? These questions are about the lesson that we just learned or the video that you just watched. So what will you do? You will think back properly about the lesson and you will try and answer these questions and note down the answers in your notebook if you want. Okay? After that, we have another task waiting. You will also click on the link which you will find in the description box to fill up the Google form. So now what is the Google form, children? It is nothing but a simple form. There are a few simple questions there about the video which you just saw and also about yourself. So these are the tasks now that you will have to complete after you watch each video. So children, wasn't that a very interesting lesson? I'm sure you learnt a lot of new things in this lesson. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my video so that you will get to see all the videos which I keep posting regularly.